What I know about Franz CLAAS is that he took a critical look at agriculture in those days and realized that it wouldn't make any progress without technical help.
Franz CLAAS wanted to make the extremely harsh working conditions in agriculture easier, and he had very clear ideas as to how to go about it.
He was a versatile and gifted man. Farmer, vet, technician, and blacksmith.
He came from Westphalia and had some typical characteristics from there. Assertive, clear opinions on certain things, and also a flair for identifying interesting developments.
The
The predecessor of the current CLAAS company was the engineering works run by Franz CLAAS Senior in Klaarholz.
Franz CLAAS Senior had trained in agriculture, but also as a vet, which in those days meant you had to do an apprenticeship.
He cured animals on the farms round about.
But his heart was in engineering, at a time when mechanization of agriculture was in its infancy.
He saw the future as big acreages, division of labor, and increasing use of technology in agriculture.
My parents always talked about him as a very intelligent man who was interested in everything. When he was 14, he developed a lathe, but his parents took it off him because he worked on it all the time. He was very gifted technically, a prerequisite for what he went on to do.
A distinguishing feature at the turn of the 20th century was the spirit of optimism in industry, away from manual work to technical solutions. In those days, a farmer could feed 3 additional town dwellers. It was hard work. As the population grew, things needed to move on and technical solutions had to be found. Some people sensed that. And one of them was Franz CLAAS.
The first thing my grandfather manufactured was milk centrifuges. Farmers could use them to produce their own butter, which was very important for the farm. The demand was so high that he couldn't cope in his tiny workshop. And soon other businesses in the area were also building centrifuges.
Even before the turn of the century, he was working on building a straw binder.
He developed it himself, and he was so fascinated by it that he started manufacturing it.
He said his factory was the oldest straw binder factory in Germany.
Even then, he was exporting to Holland.
He was very versatile and also built threshing machines that he took around the country, working as a contractor. He ran a steam mill, a steam-driven sawmill, and dealt in flour and grain. He was really versatile, but his problem was on the commercial side.
Sein Problem war, die kaufmännische Seite war nicht so ausgeprägt.
He couldn't ask for money. When he was asked, "What are you getting for it now?" he said, "Oh, there's plenty of time."
Was kriegst du denn jetzt dafür? Ach, sagt er, das hat Zeit, das machen wir mal ein andermal. Und das war ja auch das.
Without his sons, he wouldn't have been able to keep the farm running. They joined him in the business later.
4 Söhne, die dann auch später alle im Geschäft waren.
August CLAAS, Franz CLAAS Jr., Theo CLAAS and Bernhard CLAAS.
He passed this technical aptitude on to his sons. They learnt the technical skills and how to work hard on the farm.
And the ability to solve technical problems. The children learnt this from their father.
August CLAAS founded the company in 1913.
All 4 brothers ran it together.
Then they set up the company with the name CLAAS Brothers.
Sie sind dann sehr fleißig und tüchtig gewesen und dann.
They worked very hard, and they were good businessmen.
1928 gestorben.
Their father died in 1928,
Aufstieg der Firma CLAAS
but he knew that the company was a success, and it was quite clear to him that his sons would carry on the good work.
Für ihn keine Überraschung, das war ihm völlig klar, dass die Söhne ihren Weg machen würden.
Among the big agricultural machinery manufacturers, the longliners, we are the only family business. I think it makes a difference to our customers, contractors and dealers to be able to talk to a company that's also family-oriented.
As staff, we feel as if we're part of a big family.
A real CLAAS person stays with CLAAS forever, from beginning to end.
You feel a sense of belonging to the company.
You know each other.
You identify with CLAAS because you can trust the company.
It's said that a CLAAS person has seed green blood in his veins.
I've never been reluctant to go to work at CLAAS.
We're happy, we enjoy our work, and we know that it's appreciated.
Das sind, glaube ich, die Punkte, wo man ganz genau weiß, es wird honoriert.
Passion for agriculture, that's CLAAS.
Our main motivation, to improve all the time, in terms of service and how we operate.
You have to love agricultural machinery, that's important.